Welcome to Buddha's Path. Learn and practice Buddhism, where we explore the teachings of the Buddha in a way that's easy to understand and relevant to modern life. Today, let's talk about one of the most important concepts in Buddhism, the Four Noble Truths. These teachings are at the very heart of Buddhism, and they offer practical advice for anyone dealing with the struggles and challenges of everyday life. So what are the Four Noble Truths? Simply put, they are four insights that the Buddha realized about life, suffering, and how to find true happiness. Even though these teachings come from ancient times, they're still very relevant today, especially if you sometimes feel stressed, overwhelmed, or just searching for meaning in a busy world. The first noble truth is the truth of suffering, called Dukkha in the original language. It means that suffering exists. At first, this might sound a little negative, but the Buddha was simply being honest about life. He noticed that everyone experiences pain, whether it's physical pain, emotional struggles, disappointment, or loss. In today's world, suffering can show up as stress from work, anxiety about the future, relationship problems, or even feelings of emptiness when we have everything we want, but still don't feel truly satisfied. The Buddha wasn't saying life is only suffering. Instead, he wanted us to notice that suffering is a part of life, and ignoring it doesn't make it go away. By recognizing and facing our difficulties, we become more aware of our own experience. The first step is simply to be honest with ourselves. Yes, sometimes life is hard. The second noble truth is the truth of the cause of suffering. The Buddha taught that suffering doesn't just happen randomly. There is a reason for it. The main cause is craving or attachment. This means wanting things to be a certain way, or wanting to hold on to what we have. In modern life, this looks like always wanting the newest phone, a better job, more money, or searching for the perfect relationship. We cling to pleasure and try to avoid pain. We want things to last forever, but the truth is, everything changes. When we don't get what we want, or when we lose something important, we feel disappointed or upset. This craving and attachment create a cycle of suffering. The Buddha saw that it's not just the world outside that causes pain. It's also our own mind, always wanting and grasping. The more we chase after things, the more we find ourselves feeling unsatisfied. The third noble truth is the truth of the end of suffering. This is the most hopeful part of the Buddha's message. He said it is possible to end suffering. We don't have to stay trapped in the cycle of craving and disappointment. When we let go of attachment and accept life as it is, we can find peace and freedom. Imagine a moment when you stop worrying about what you don't have, or when you stop comparing yourself to others. You simply relax and accept yourself and the world. In those moments, suffering disappears. The Buddha called this state nirvana, a deep peace and happiness that comes from within. He taught that everyone can experience this freedom, not just monks or experts, but regular people like you and me. The fourth noble truth is the truth of the path to the end of suffering. The Buddha didn't just say, let go of craving. He gave a practical guide for how to do it. This path is called the Noble Eightfold Path, and it includes steps like understanding life clearly, making ethical choices, speaking kindly, acting with compassion, and practicing mindfulness and meditation. In the modern world, the Eightfold Path can help us handle stress at work, deal with difficult emotions, and build better relationships. For example, practicing mindfulness means paying attention to what's happening right now instead of worrying about the past or future. Being honest and kind in our speech helps build trust with others. Caring for ourselves and others can reduce the loneliness and isolation that so many people feel today. The Buddha's teachings are not about escaping from life, but about living more fully and wisely. The Four Noble Truths give us a way to face life's challenges, understand ourselves, and find true happiness. They encourage us to look inside, to notice our cravings and attachments, and to practice letting go. By following the path, we can transform suffering into wisdom and compassion. Let's take a moment to see how these truths can help us in daily life. Maybe you are feeling stressed about your job, worried about money, or dealing with a breakup. The first step is to acknowledge your suffering without judgment. Then ask yourself, what am I craving or attached to? Is it success, security, or the approval of others? Next, notice how holding on to these cravings is making you unhappy. Imagine what it would feel like to let go, even just a little. Finally, remember that there's a path to freedom. By practicing mindfulness, kindness, and understanding, you can make small steps toward peace. Many people today are searching for meaning, for purpose, for a way to be truly happy. The Four Noble Truths offer a simple, practical answer. Understand your suffering, see its cause, know that it can end, and follow the path. You don't have to be perfect. Every step you take, every moment you practice awareness and kindness, brings you closer to freedom. Buddhism isn't about believing in dogma or following strict rules. It's about understanding yourself, caring for others, and living wisely. The Four Noble Truths are not just ancient philosophy, they are tools for living well, even in the busy, complicated world of today. Thank you for joining us at Buddha's Path. Learn and practice Buddhism. If you found this explanation helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can explore more teachings of the Buddha, support each other on the path, and bring more peace and wisdom into our lives. Remember, the journey starts with one simple step: understanding your own experience. May you be happy, peaceful, and free from suffering.